Baby, we can always run. I don't need a home when I'm with you. We can do it one by one. Feeling like the start of something
Alright, beautiful. Thank you. Alright, so the beginning of our AWL semi-finals. Rizard versus 7 Raccoons in a trench coat. Map bands are looking pretty standard for AWL so far. Bank and Fortress off the board, Cafe Dostoevsky, Border. Our first two maps are going to be Labs and Chalet, followed by Lair as a decider. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be heading into the first match, Night Haven Labs. What are the most popular maps we've seen for AWL? So yes, Night Haven Labs, one of the more popular maps chosen for AWL, so there should be a good start to the semi-finals. Beginning ban phase, I'm going to assume a hard breach ban on the defense, maybe a Mirror, Azami. Okay, as expected, Maverick off the board and Mirror. Going into our second ban, I'm assuming Azami maybe. Might see another hard breach as well. Interesting, Solid Snake. Now it's definitely not a common ban that we've seen throughout AWL. However, the new operator Solid Snake is definitely a strong one. So getting that one off the board, not gonna have to worry about. No.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Reloading! Wall is reinforced! Activated.
Alright, going into round
Attackers have
one.
located a bomb.
We're going to see some pretty standard operator selections for the defense. Bandit and Tubra both up on the board still, as we see the defenders going upstairs for our first defending
10
round.
seconds to go.
Again, quite a relatively default
5 seconds left
operator
before
lineup
insertion.
for Rizard as well. Seeing the hard breach come out and the
Attackers are
Thatcher,
heading out to
Tinker
defuse a
Study
bomb.
on the Blackbeard, one of her favorite operators. She loved to play that one. And it's not going to be banned so far, so we'll see how she plays.
Stay clear of the blast zone. Magnets ready.
Another operator we've seen more of recently is Thorn. very interesting. Since her buff, she's been a very strong operator and played quite often in AWL.
Target deployed.
So that would be good to see what Aurora can do with.
Loading mag! Enemy devices are dark. Set device! ADS charge! Swapping mag! Positioned. Starting shot. Disrupted enemy devices.
Looking like a pretty standard
Device
attack.
check. Enemy device detected.
The attackers of Rizard. Bandage is gonna go out. Ash hasn't caught that one. The wall is going to stay close with it. Beans takes out Aurora. That's gonna be our first pick. We need defenders to start here. Blackbeard looking to take rafters. Psycho's gonna take out Fluff as well. Really massive for the defending team. Looks like he does get a refrag. We still have a hard breach on this, so
Loading new mag!
Bandit as well. Taking into 3v3. Pretty even from both teams so far. Minute 36. We've got a lot of time to work with for the attackers. Atari does take a bit of damage from the trap. It's going to make it harder for her to play aggressive on that Blackbeard. He does get taken out by Beans. Now leaving the attackers in a 2v3. Now a 1v3 as Cortari goes down. And Psycho is going to take out Gasai to finish round at number 1. Quite a solid first round for both sides. It did get pretty close in the end, but 7 Raccoons, really solid defense round. Alright, going into round number 2. You're going to see relatively standard.
Attackers need to locate
lineup
and defuse bombs.
with our 2-brow and Arcade still up on the board. It'll be interesting to see what our Solace might do if she's got something lined up for this round. Pretty standard attacking lineup so far. It was keeping a Blackbeard on the board. Atari does love her Blackbeard, so we will see how that goes for this
10
round.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds left.
Well reinforced!
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Impact grenade out.
Right. We're going to see the ramp come out of the attackers, so it is going to look like they might go above, or sort of clear and some dirt.
Floor reinforced.
However, there are 3 defenders sitting above the side, with Beans and Psycho on the 3rd floor, so they are going to cause some trouble for the attackers if they do not clear them out. Seems 4 defenders are roaming around, with just Bandit inside. Rizard does come back to site to assist her. We already have fights coming out, but the Blackbeard is going to enter rafters. This does look like quite good map control taken by Rizard very early on into the round. Nomad is going to take out Psycho. Tinker Study is left quite low, but she still has a shield in front of her. Right, the 3rd floor clear does seem to have been quite successful for the attacking team of Rizard. We have taken one out, however, have taken some damage from Warrior and Cortari as well. Still up on the board though. They've still got plenty of time to work with as they begin to make their onto the side. Not quite sure if they know how many people on the defending team are still roaming, but the presence in the kitchen could cause a problem if they're not aware of it. Minute left on the clock now. The attackers do have a slight man advantage, however, the HP and Beans, well, as I say that, Beans does even out the playing field with 40 seconds left on the clock. Fluff takes out Beans, and that is an immediate refrag from Cass. Again, 3v3, 35 seconds left. Your execute is going to have to come out shortly from the attacking team, but they are still upstairs, so we will see.
Soto
Cass
canister in
takes
place.
out Gasai, and now the attackers are left in 2v3. Back to a 2v2. Really nice trades coming out this round. But Cass wasting so much time on this turret. Only 10 seconds left and she's still wasted their time up the stairs. Fluff is going to take out Barramundi. Can they get the plant down in time as Cass makes her way back to site? Plant is going to go down. But Cass takes out Doki for a round win for the defenders. Now that one came very close with 7 Raccoons just taking out that round with Cass still up on the vert. Both teams looked quite solid though, with almost all of the kills resulting in a refrag.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alrighty, as round number 3
Reloading mag!
begins on Nighthaven Labs,
Activating jammer!
we do see 7 Raccoons up 2-0 against Rizard.
Swapping mag!
However, both rounds have been relatively close, so anything can
Place
happen.
device.
7 Raccoons are going to go storage and control room. Typically the preferred site in a competitive scenario, as opposed to kitchen site, which does seem to be played quite often in ranked.
Bomb located by attackers. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Now, based on the operator lineup on the
Attackers are moving
attacking
to
team,
defuse a
it
bomb.
does seem like they want to make some sort of vert on this site, but with three C4s from the defending team, this could make it a challenge.
Hello?
No problem.
Oh, what's up, guys? I'm just trying to figure out this thing. See here. Seems we got playing Wizard
Attackers
versus
dropped the
Raccoons. Ooh.
Right.
Loading new
Round,
mag!
as the round is beginning, it does look like the attackers are going to attempt to take the 3rd floor here.
Attackers recovered the
They
diffuser.
almost from the defenders, and Barramundi takes out Fluff very early into the round, and with a 2nd kill onto Tingus as well. Gasai does find a refrag onto Barramundi, but her damage has been done. Review for the attacking team. Both sides do look pretty even, as we are seeing an attempt to take the top floor for the attackers. And Gasai gets a 2nd kill onto Bandit. Then immediate refrag from Cass onto Doki. Again, attackers left in a situation now 1v3 as Psycho does take out Gasai in Aqua. Ori now left in a 1v3 with not much she can do. And that is going to be Cass taking round number 3 for 7 Raccoons. Now, We see more bands coming out from both teams. It'd be interesting to see Bandit and Thermite, typical, but always strong bands, especially as we lead into round number 4. It is going to make it more difficult for them to keep the wall open now that the Bandit is not available to trick. However, they do still have Cade and Tubrow on the board.
I'm just catching up right now.
No
Oh, look at this
problem.
game state. It's not looking too good for Wizards so far.
They have had an unfortunate start, however, most rounds
Attackers need
besides
to locate
the
and
last
defuse
round have
bombs.
been relatively close, with both teams trading out majority of their kills. So it could go any way, and Rizard could definitely bring it back here.
Look at these lineup for the attackers too. I think I saw Sophia, Thatcher,
Attackers have discovered the location of a
Striker,
bomb.
Nomad, and
Electroclaw
Ace.
is on.
So
Adding some protection
where's
from grenades.
7 Raccoons
Roger,
at?
ready.
Basement
The
right
7
now?
Raccoons are going to take the top floor for Nighthaven Labs.
Stay clear of the blast zone.
10 seconds to
It's going to be
go.
their second time playing this site in this match.
5 seconds to insertion.
Their first round playing this site did go very well for them. It did get
Attackers are heading
slightly
out to
close,
defuse a
but
bomb.
ending in a 3v1 for the defenders. They did take it out.
I'm unsure about their ability to take this wall. The Cade is strong, but obviously they have the Thatcher days to
We are now protected.
get it. I'm curious to see
Enemy device
how they're
detected.
going to
Enemy
respond
device.
to them taking
I've
IT
detected
here.
an enemy device.
Yeah, absolutely. We did see earlier on E1 Bandit trick most of the walls and did so very well as
Oi,
well.
enemy has a
Not sure if
device
they will
planted.
be
Enemy device is in dark.
too grudge. I believe it does. Yeah, it does appear they are still attempting to trick this wall, which is going to go their way for now. However, we do have the Thatcher on the board, which is quite strong against Cade and Tubrow.
Disrupted enemy devices.
It's kind of looking grim. The Cade Tubrow, I think their whole attack is relying on getting IT, but they just can't get it against the Cade Tubrow. It's just too strong.
Defense is ready.
Yes, very strong duo from Cade and Tubrow. It doesn't look like they are going to open the wall just yet.
Maybe that's something.
Our dealer is active.
I think like an ace and a half went off there. Better than nothing at all.
There we go. Okay, so it does get opened. Not enterable, but better than nothing. Alright, first gunfight. Cass is going to be roaming downstairs. I'm not sure if they know about this. It could become an issue if they're unsure of this.
I had to get on those drones, man.
Barramundi getting really aggressive on this Aqua single
Heading
door.
heals.
I'm sure if they'll be able to find the pick. So Busy Jacks are setting up a push and playing more passive right now. Doesn't appear they have taken Rafters though, which is
Good control to have for the attacking side.
yeah, absolutely. And still with a minute on the clock, they do have plenty of time to work out a push. They do take out Cass. The main advantage for Wizard at the moment.
Maybe two on site.
It is looking stronger for Wizard. With 40 seconds left on the clock, Bluff is going to take out E1, and that is 5v2 for Wizard.
Bomb goes down. That's not good. This is looking like a really hard round for Raccoons here. And I just don't think they're gonna have the people to pull it out. The attacker setup is so strong right now. Oh, and then it goes.
Absolutely,
Oh.
that was a very nice execute. They noticed the man advantage, and they took advantage of no one being in A site. Now with both defenders stuck in B site, it is going to be hard for them to pull this back, and that is going to be the first attacking round for Rizard.
I wonder if they're gonna run it back on the top floor and try to fix maybe lacking their man advantage some of the sites that they just allowed Rizard to come and kind of walk into.
Yeah, it does seem like they're going to go downstairs. The last time they played downstairs, there was quite a heavy roam presence with 4 roamers for the defenders. So we'll see if a similar approach comes out. They are
Attackers need to
strong
locate and
take
defuse as many
advantage of the
bombs as
Cade
they
and 2
can.
route on the board.
I'm unsure how they're gonna try to play this. Their comp seems really interesting. I think they have like the wall. They want to keep the wall with the Cade and Tube, and they have the Capcan, of course, for stopping that upstairs presence in general. But then you have like characters like
10 seconds to insertion.
Thunderbird and Legion, and it's just like I'm unsure really what
5
their
seconds to
strategy
go.
here is. But
Yeah,
if I had to
absolutely.
guess,
Yeah,
Attackers
go
are
on.
moving out to locate a
if I
bomb
had to
and
guess,
defuse
I would
it.
imagine they're just gonna bunker down sight here and hope to just hold as much as they can.
Definitely,
But
definitely. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Tipo is not a super common operator in AWL so far, however, a very strong operator. Alright, round number 5 coming out. Does seem like a relatively default take for the attackers. It looks like they're going to go for some vert with the fuse up on the board, as well as a Nomad and a Habana.
As my friend would say.
It'll be interesting to see how the defenders react
See you on the other side.
to more heavy upstairs clear. They did attempt to clear these defenders in the first basement round, however they weren't entirely successful. But we will see how the attackers deal with the roamers this round. Again, Sprout and Cade just so strong here. The wall does get open though, interesting. That is going to be
That's not good.
for the attackers. Absolutely cuts through the entire site there.
ooh,
However, with at least two roamers still on board, one does get droned. Brown is going to fall back, but they do have beans to help them out a little bit. Fluff is going to take out Saka. That is one of your defending roamers taken out with still over a minute to go. Very nice pick for the attackers here. And Tingus taking kitchen, and she might have vending control as well. I think. Oh. As I say that, Cass gets a really nice C4 onto Tingus. It was a very nice. She did take that space, unfortunately, not very long. And Baramati's still on the room, which I'm not sure that Gasai knows about at the moment. Yeah, so Gasai is going to be taken out as well. Beans is going to fall back. Baramati stays on the room to waste as much time as possible. With only 1 minute on the clock and not much that the attackers can do here. The wall is open, but I don't think
yeah, it doesn't look like an enter through Animus wall either when you got the Super Out posted up just on the corner. I think it's looking really grim for the attackers, if I'm being honest.
Absolutely. I mean, anything can happen. Look, all it takes in this game is one gunfight after another, but Baramati still has third floor control, and that can
Attackers drop the diffuser.
be an issue
15
for the
seconds to
defenders,
go.
so for the attackers.
10 seconds
24
left.
seconds on the
Attackers
clock.
have recovered their
Attackers are
diffuser.
going to get plant down. T4 does go out, does not take out the planter, and she is going to be able. Oh, safe to get the plant down. Unfortunately, Baramati on the vert does take her out. And 1v3 for Fluff. There's not much she can do here with 6 seconds to go, and Cass is going to take her out for this round.
Really solid defense, honestly. I was kind of doubting it at the first when it looked like Psycho got picked off because Mundo was like rotating somewhere else, kind of separated their roamers, but then they got that pick, but then the trade comes out, C4 gets the nice kill below, and I think the execution of the site just went really poorly, and they all just kind of fell one by one.
Yeah, absolutely. The 3 or 4 man roam for the defenders has been proven to be quite strong. They've got each other's backs, and they're not going to go down without a fight, especially not without a refrag as well.
Attackers need to locate and
So 7
defuse
Raccoons
bombs.
does look very strong as of right now. However, Rizard, a very good team in this AWL competition, and nothing is too hard for them. They can absolutely make a comeback here.
A little bit. I think it's gonna be a little bit difficult. The first floor is probably the easiest to attack. If they, especially this site, the warehouse, which is I don't think it's that good. I don't
10
know.
seconds remaining.
They had top floor available, right? I'm interested to see what
5 seconds
Raccoons'
left before insertion.
strategy here is with defending the first floor. Oh, we're going top again.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Yes. So what they're doing is they're playing storage and control here with a heavy third floor, I guess you would say hold, part coming from this site where a lot of the floor, both above and below the site, are soft. So
Enemy devices
if the
are off the
defenders
board.
do lose control of that top floor, it can prove very hard to stay in the site. However, with third floor control, they can essentially see all of the site, and it is going to make the attack very difficult for Rizard if they're not able to secure that top floor.
Enemy devices taken out.
It does appear they are going to clear here, and it does get open, which is going to be ghost pressure there from the attackers.
Loaded back!
Really aggressive on launcher here, I think. Mute might be dropping down, I think. Just gonna play pillar. Stay safe. Definitely here's the shot coming out. Oh, I think I'm a little ahead of you. Oh, that's good.
Yes, I do have a couple of seconds later, that's okay. Alright, Mute is going to stay up here. I do think she has a few teammates with her. They're kind of backed off though, so she does appear to be playing her life here on pillar, which is a very strong position here.
Swap it back!
The attackers are going to have to take her out. She does have a teammate helping her out Aqua, and walking up the stairs, E1 is going to take out Doki, and Beans immediately takes out Fluff as well. Tickets will get a refrag on E1. The defenders do have a slight man advantage here. And the defenders still have upstairs control, which is going to make attacking this site very difficult for the attackers.
You just walks in.
Wow, Beans takes out the site, and it's needed for the defenders. And Cass takes out Tinkers with a run out. Oh. Aurora 1v4, not much she can do unfortunately, and Cass takes her out. Now the beginning of this game did seem extremely close. It does seem that 7 Raccoons have pulled away a little bit, but we are going to switch sides now. So it's definitely a refresh for both teams, and we will see how they both do on their sides. First band's going out here. I assume maybe a mirror and a hard breach. Yep, thermite and mirror. There we go. Our second band's, I'm going to go with Azami. Maybe another hard breacher. Last time we were a little bit shocked by the Solid Snake ban, but
Snake is kind of crazy. I feel
Snake
like
is
that
definitely a
guy's
very good operator. Maverick and Bandit again, pretty default bans here. They don't want the attackers to be able to get the wall open too easily.
Mhm. I have a question. Are you guys like following the normal R6 like only tournament skins allowed, or you doing just
Yeah,
whatever?
so
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's essentially the same rules as Pro League. Yeah.
That makes sense. I just wanted to make sure.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Oh man. Back to the top floor,
New
where
feed active.
the only round they've lost so far. Oh no, wait, we swapped. I'm so sorry.
Loading the magazine!
Being Rizard on the defense now, it's going to be interesting. I think.
Loading the magazine!
I think from what I saw, Rizard like stick to like the same. They had like almost the exact same comp every round on attack, going the Ace, Nomad, Thatcher, just basically.
Yeah,
switch
definitely
play.
pretty default pushes for the attackers, but look, I
10
mean, you have
seconds
to get
remaining.
essentially every wall open on any map, so
Mhm.
5 seconds to go.
would have been interesting up lineup coming out from
Attackers
the
are
defending
moving out to
side
locate a bomb and
as
defuse it.
One more word about my
We haven't
boy.
seen Ella
One
yet this
more,
game.
and it's over for you.
Very
Just wanted
strong
to take a
gun,
picture.
especially with Fluff on console. And a Valk and a Legion as well. So you might see a bit of a heavy roam presence here as we go
A bomb
into
has been located.
the action phase.
Touch
A
it,
pretty
come on.
default setup from the attacking team with Ace and Thatcher, of course, as well as Grim and IQ, very strong operators, and Twitch as well.
Oh, that spawn peek getting
Enemy device nearby!
really unfortunate.
Wow, so that's going to be Cass taking out Tingus for the first kill.
Enemy devices. Zoom out!
Peek.
More like an anti-spawn peek, but you know, same thing.
Watch out! Enemy device in the dark!
Alright, so
Hitting
Tingus
IT
is
wall
obviously going
so
to the wall.
early.
It does appear... Oh, Rizard does freeze it in motion. But they're not going to get the wall open just yet. However, still 2 aces in pocket and plenty of Thatchers as well. The wall is going to get open now. Quite quickly for the attackers, still 2 minutes for them to push. While the defenders are down 1 man.
Taking their time here, which I think is nice. You get the IT wall open so early, you have so many options to explore. You're also up 1 man, so smart is just taking their time to find this good entrance.
Yeah, absolutely. Just getting drones down. Seeing where all the defenders are playing to see if they can secure another pick. The attackers are going to begin to take rafters now, with Cass taking out Aurora. 5v3 now for the attacking team.
Good pick.
I do believe
Hey,
they are
Grim?
going to begin to get the rafters wall, which very important here to get. Cuts off essentially all of the AI.
Cookie behind the bomb
Barely
here.
misses the Grim there. She's in a very strong position there. As the wall does get open, she's going to be stuck in this. That she at least picks up one here. Again, with 45 seconds left on the clock, she does take out one, does get refragged by this, and Cass with the triple kill, 1v4 for Gasai. She does take one, unfortunately cannot secure any more. That was a very strong attacking round for 7 Raccoons. They got their man advantage, they slowed it down, and that is going to be match point for 7 Raccoons.
That was really clean attack run. They got their pick. They took their time, got that wall open really early, and were able to just cut off all the other defenders and take their trades. It was really well played from them.
Absolutely. And however, Rizard are, again, a very strong team. They have just switched over to defense, so anything can happen. We have seen great comebacks like this. It's definitely not out for them yet. They have some very strong players on their team, and we can't leave them out of anything.
Whose map is this, by the way? Does this belong to Raccoons or Rizard?
That is a good question. I do believe it was Rizard's map pick, with Raccoons picking Chalet for second map.
That's not what you want to
Definitely
see.
could correct me if I'm wrong, but
It's not, I don't think this is the scoreline you want to see when it's your map, but you know, things happen. It's not over yet. Okay.
alrighty. We're going to enter round number 8 for our first map.
And running it back with the exact same comp, same site too.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah. Yeah. Bit of a technical difficulty. It's unfortunate. I mean, kind of the stream on the RTMP is kind of working for me, just like really slowly. Yeah. Also, it's kind of hard to keep up with Holly when we're at 2 different points of the game.
Yeah, they tried to fix it a little bit, but
Enemy devices taken out.
Changing max.
I think
yeah,
he.
I can't see it.
Nope. And nothing's breaking you in. Watch the Discord stream. Okay. This works.
Oh, I can't watch this with.
1v1. Cass versus Fluff the Cowgirl. 10 seconds left on the clock. Thatcher with the Buter gun. We're gonna look for the kill. I don't know if it's good though. Oh! Oh! Huge clutch. Huge clutch from Fluff the Cowgirl. Keeping the game going for. Really nice kill. Really nice trade. Good round from both teams. Does the stream still have. Oh. I see. What's wrong with my name? I'm named after the hit Mozzie gun from Rainbow Six Siege, P10 Roni. Interesting. Oh, is this okay? This is what we're doing then? Okay. As long as we're in the same time, should be good then.
I believe so. That's alright. That's alright. We good to go?
Yeah. You're on the.
Alright. That's okay. Alright, so very nice clutch from Fluff to keep them in for at least one more round. Seeing some interesting op lineups from both sides actually. Dokubi, very good operator, about to receive a buff as well, but still very strong. And on the defending side, we see Denari and Ella, as well as Legion, so lots of traps going on. That might be the style they're going for as they try and bring the game back on Night Haven. We're going to see them go downstairs where Gasai is going to be K-tricking, it appears. Might make it difficult for Ace to get the wall. They do have the Thatcher to back them up though.
It does kind of look like Gasai is playing more for the Animus wall, not the main breach, which is I think is kind of interesting. It looks like Rizard or Rizard's is just kind of moving up the main wall. I guess
Absolutely,
they're hoping. Yeah, from
Yes,
what
I
I've
was
seen, they're
gonna
hoping
say.
to hold as the other parts of the map just to keep that, like just give up main site and just hold the other parts of the map just to keep that presence with these trap operators.
Yeah, absolutely. I think with Vert being able to be played for the main breach, I think they've decided to not opt to trick that wall and just keep Animus closed where it is pretty hard to hold Animus from Vert. Doki's going to retreat back into Exo as Alex will start now.
think the ram's gonna be a big problem for their setup right now.
Absolutely, just causing havoc on that vert. Heaps of angles that they can look for. They are worried about
Changing mags.
someone roaming. I'm not too sure if they're... Right.
Soft run. Almost hit the floor. Pretty smart bunker strat, I think, that Rizard has going on right now. And if-
Absolutely, with heaps of traps to back them up further into the round. Fluff is going to
Swapping mags!
playing, backs up into kitchen, but that presence is known and they are going to have to clear her out of kitchen now. Wall is going to be opened by the attacking team and Barramundi secures the first pick onto Aurora.
Boogie's ready to shred.
Both walls do get
That's
opened. However,
not
Animus is
good.
cannot go through that one. 5 for the defenders, but 45 seconds left. They do still.
Uh-oh. Parson Tingus out of his spot, kind of giving more site control to Raccoons here. It's just not looking good at all.
Absolutely, it is going to be very hard to play in this middle area with the Rams going down.
Reloading!
She's gonna stick to her position though, and I'm not sure if they know she's. Oh,
They
now
see her.
they do. It's gonna be hard to take her with the metal beams, but she is left on low HP with Doki being tagged as
Huge
well.
pick.
Fluff does take
Oh.
out E1.
5 seconds remaining. What is going on?
3 seconds left. 4v3, and Plan is gonna have to go down for the attacking team,
What?
and that is going to be Rizard
Does it?
taking another round.
But maybe Rizard just had the ultimate time wasting strat. I didn't even notice they were wasting that much time until it is already over. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. Yeah, they have looked really, really good on the past 2 defending rounds. I think opting to go with more traps to slow down the attackers more so than stop them from taking vert. And we're going to see more bans coming out now with the Thatcher and Cade, quite typical. So now we are definitely going to see walls being opened with Ace still on the board and no Bandit or Cade.
This is gonna be not good. There's no longer able to deny like areas like that. Just buy time for your team, but I don't know how much time you can really buy, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They are going to opt to bring more traps this round, not as many as the previous, with Smoke and Thorn, which again, very strong operator after her buff.
Oh yeah, I had read about that. Kind of nuts. They just keep buffing her. I don't know. Like every other patch, I swear it's like some Thorn change.
Attackers need
Absolutely,
to
she is
locate
a
and
very
defuse
strong
bombs.
operator at the moment with quite a good gun and 4 Thorn traps, as well as a deployable shield as well. So we are going to see the defenders go storage and control again. Typically the
Attackers have
default
discovered the
site,
location of a bomb.
as opposed to kitchen in comp. Interestingly seeing the plus come out, I'm interested to see how Tingus is going to play this. Playstyle is, I guess you could call it ratty, but look, it works and she does play it very well.
10 seconds remaining.
The defenders do look like they're playing pretty heavily upstairs, which is
5
most
seconds
default
insertion.
for this site. And the attackers,
Attackers are
based
heading
on
out
their
to defuse a
lineup,
bomb.
with the Ram, the Sledge, the Grim, it does appear they are going to be challenging that 3rd floor presence and trying to get some vert down on that storage site.
They definitely want this top floor for themselves. I mean, they got everything, right?
Swapping mag. Drone razor.
I think
Absolutely.
Rob is an interesting choice here.
Reinforcing road.
You really don't see that operator much unless it's like for a specific counter pick, and I feel like they chose Brava solely, I mean, literally solely for Thor. I don't see why else you would choose that operator.
Absolutely. I mean, look, Thorn definitely can be, you know, deadly, and she does have 4 of them. Look, it could work out, and maybe the defenders aren't going to expect Thorns to be hacked, and might work out for them. We will see. 2 minutes on the clock. Brava's going to be attempting to hack a few traps. She might actually be able to hack the scope or storm, which would cause issues with Mortari leading back to site. Still 2 minutes on the clock, and at least 3 defenders still have that presence But the attackers are going to enter IT, and the defenders are going to be quite pressured here. Holding the ground though is Doki takes out Barramundi. Very nice first pick here. Bean's going to be switching, trying to pick up Lucy. Unfortunately not able to take her out. And Beans does get downed as well. Lost HP but still alive. And Doki takes out Cass as well. 5v2 for the attackers. This is looking very strong for Rizard.
It is. And if only Zofia had that withstand, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my
But
goodness.
play from the defenders as well. And that is going to be another round for Rizard. It does appear that defense on this map today is definitely looking like the preferred side. But again, Raccoons only needs one more round to take out this map. Rizard still have at least 2 more rounds to take it to overtime, where they'll still have to finish it off. However, they are looking very strong on this defending side now.
Their defense has looked really solid these past 3 rounds. They've just been so on top of everything. Either when it comes to either wasting time or commanding presence on the floors they command them on. It's kind of insane, honestly. I wasn't expecting this play from
Absolutely.
this turnaround.
Absolutely. It seems they are holding their ground and they're not going to go down without a fight. It's very nice picks from Doki, holding her ground with her teammates on the 3rd floor. It was definitely, yeah.
Probably the best pick you could get when on a right angle like that, when you can't be cleared so easily.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very good opening pick for them. As we go into the next round, it does appear currently we're seeing the exact same operator lineup as last round, which did seem to prove more so to the defender's side. We'll see if the attackers choose to switch it up a little bit. They are opting to run the Twitch as well and switching to the Dokkaebi. But ultimately quite a similar lineup to the last round, with Fluff now on the Azami, which again, very strong operator and not banned in the 3 rounds, so she is going to be able to play that until we hit overtime.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just sucks, like allowing Azami to go through on these raptor maps because he just opted to ban the wall denials from here. It's like, oh.
Absolutely. Look, even if you get
10 seconds left before insertion.
Azami can hold such strong positions
seconds
with
left
her key
before
barriers that can prove to be a challenge to clear her out of.
Attackers must locate and
Let's see how she plays the Azami going into this round. There doesn't seem to be too much utility to clear her, but we'll see.
Yeah, opting out of the Zofia for the buck, it doesn't really seem logical against an Azami, but we'll see. We'll see. I think they have an idea of how they want to attack this.
Absolutely. Alright, so we'll see again. They are going to try and take the top floor. Very important for...
Breaching sequence
Oh,
activated.
they are actually playing the top floor site. My apologies. Alright, IT wall is going to be opened. With Fluff playing in rafters, I assume she is aware of IT wall being open, but that is going to be a little bit difficult for her to kind of walk about rafters safely. She does have key barriers to protect her though. Really nice deployment shield as well from the defenders. With not much utility from the attackers to clear out, I don't think they can actually get the shield out. Oh, as I say that, Ace did actually Ace charge it. Anyways, the shield is gone. And again, still a 5v5 with a minute gone on the clock.
I mean, they've got things open, but they don't have any much map presence at all.
Absolutely, they are going to have to start taking some more map control here, as Barramundi does seem to be doing while being drones her. Not sure if the defenders know that she's almost in connector.
Deep in connector, going to electrical.
All does go out. This is going to alert the attackers, and Kasai does take out Barramundi, so they were aware of her presence. This will be the first pick for the defenders. Very important pick with only a minute to go. Not too long before the attackers have to form a push here. Fluff is going to be taken out by E1. However, did waste 2 minutes in that rafters, which was definitely successful.
Then I just think the attackers still kind of push back here.
Absolutely, still one smoke available for this side. And can waste a little bit more time. We're getting a little bit aggressive on this breach as well.
Oh, gets punished for it.
Unfortunately, not able to get on as well. 3v4 on the attacking side. They do have a slight advantage. They have a relatively good amount of map control. They are still going to have to execute here. Tingus does take a little bit of damage.
Who's walking through?
Up rafters and takes out Cass. Oh my god. Takes out 2 and that gives Rizard the lead again, and Tingus is going to take out E1. Leaving
I had no
Rizard
idea.
in another round. Really nice
They
play from
weren't.
Doki. I think that definitely saved the round for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Very well job from
Rec
Doki, as well as Cortari also picking up a few kills in alliance with Doki's flank. They did bring that back really well. It was looking leaning towards 7 Raccoons taking that round, but as we say, Rizard can make anything happen.
True. They weren't really counting their defenders there, and they were spending too much time trying to clear that Hazami out. When they finally got her, they were unaware that Doki was sitting all below the whole time. They spent all their men on the top floor, didn't pay attention to Doki below, and she was able to get that crazy flank.
Absolutely. As we look at the scoreboard, Cass with 15 kills at the moment, playing extremely well for her team. But again, on the Rizard end, look,
Attackers need
Doki,
to
Fluff,
locate and defuse as many
Rizard,
bombs as they
honestly,
can.
all of the team, they're doing their job, they're getting their kills, and they are bringing this back. But 7 Raccoons still do have the advantage, just 1 round until they take map 1. Rizard are going to have to take 1 round to secure an overtime game. Honestly, this is definitely either side's map here. Rizard is looking really good on the defense. 7 Raccoons had a very strong start, and they can definitely take this round as well.
Absolutely, but I think if they want to take this round, they have to be way faster than they were last time. But it does kind of seem like they're going for that. Where they have the ram, the buck, like
Attackers'
all
objective
this
is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
opening for these floors and hatches, as well as the ace for
Absolutely,
the
I think
wall.
it does appear they are going to attempt to take quite a bit of vert as they did last time. The defenders were downstairs. And a very interesting lineup from Rizard. We do see the pulse being brought out, which can absolutely cause a bit of an issue for this attempted vert that is going to be made by the attackers. And we also see the Thorn again, which again, very strong operator. We do have the Brava, but we'll see if any of our Thorn traps stay up. As well as the Echo, which, as the defenders are noticing, the attackers have been relatively slow to push, so I assume they're believing that, you know, bringing the Echo, they can slow it down further, and with a rushed last execute, the Echo camps could prove extremely useful here. Tingus Daddy on the poles. She does notice one outside the warehouse breach. She's not able to see from her front there. She's going to alert her team as they are roaming upstairs. Window. Does tag up quite heavily, but she does get away with her life. Apparently the enemies are going to start making dirt on this defending side.
Device on pause.
They're pretty fast with their control now. Still a minute and a half on the clock. No one's really died though, which is kind of rough. And the defenders are still kind of bunkered in the little holes they've been in the whole round. So.
Absolutely, nearly a minute left on the clock. Still a 5v5, and plenty of meeting up for the defenders. Cass does take out Doki. That is going to give the attackers the man advantage. And that wall is open. So they do have a few options to have quite a strong execute here. Aurea is going to take some damage. She still gets away with her life. Beans does get down and finish. Tingus finishes her off to even the man count. 48 seconds, it does appear they are going to execute here. Cass is going to go for the plant on the hop up here. Do the defenders know about it? Oh, the Echo. The Echo, very strong. Cass is going to take out Fluff, and that is going to be a 4v2 for the attacking team. Plant is going to be stopped. The side takes out one. 2v3. and the diffuser gets
Loading new
taken
mag.
down. It's a 2v2. All of a sudden,
15
Tinkersaddy takes
seconds on
out
the
Kaz.
clock.
And now
Like
the attackers
this.
are going to have to clone with only one cover.
Uh-oh.
And the cover is dead. It's all up to Psycho to secure this round for 7 Raccoons. But with Pulse and Echo still on the board, they're just playing it safe. Still got Echo cams up, and that is going to be the defending round to take this first map to overtime.
That is criminal. That Echo drone should have been killed so long ago. Oh, that is
That
so
is
sad.
an absolutely amazing comeback for Rizard. Both teams playing extremely well on the defense. Now, look, a lot of the rounds have come down to 1v1s, 2v1s, but ultimately Rizard are going to take it back to overtime. Both teams just need 2 rounds to secure the first map of Nighthaven Labs.
Back to Rizard on defense too. I think this is looking good for them. I think this comeback is very possible now.
Interesting, yes, they do get the defense again. We are going to see them go top floor as well. Similar lineup that they had last time. They do love their trap ops. They're trying to slow down the attackers because they have noticed the attackers have gone for a slower push. You know, they've taken their time, taken space. Cass with 17 kills on the board, playing extremely well for her team, but her teammates, they have her back. You know, they're doing their job. E1 and Beans with 7 kills
Defenders, protect
respectively.
your bombs from being
And
defused by
Rizard,
attackers.
again, they've brought this back to overtime. And now it is going to be extremely interesting to see who is going to take out this first map with Rizard on the defense, which they've been playing extremely well on.
Their defending has been like phenomenal. They've really had good luck just keeping the attackers slowed, and timing it's just really bad for them. I feel like Raccoons likes to take the round slow, but sometimes they just don't have that chance, and then they kind of panic in the last 45 seconds and all just die.
10 seconds remaining.
Absolutely. So we are going to see
5
Fluff
seconds to go.
be holding onto that rough. Here's Army. Again, very strong operator.
Bomb located by attackers.
Power
Attackers'
positions,
objective
really.
is to
And
defuse a
she
bomb.
did
You got a plan for this one,
hold
Viper
that
Strike?
for over 2
Always
minutes
do.
the last time they
Fire
went up
remaining.
here. Right, the attackers with 2,
Fortified the wall!
actually 3 if we include Beans' cans. 3 hard reach operators to, and Tinkersaddy gets the first pick onto Cass with a jump out from meeting window. That
That is
is an
your ace
extremely important pick for
dead.
the defenders. Yes, Ace is going to be taken down. However, with the Havana and the cans, they are still going to get the connector wall open. And without any bandit or Cade on the board, it does appear they are going to get IT wall open as well. But very, very good opening pick for the defenders. Having a bit of a discussion in text chat.
Tag successful.
Love to
As the
see some
game is
friendly
going on.
banter here.
Loading new magazine!
Gotta luck
Keep
him.
us
Yes,
straight
Stinger's
through.
still alive,
Deploy
talking in
barrier.
text chat. We'd love to see it. Fluff is going to go
Reloading.
downstairs.
Cover
and
me.
see what she's going to do here. Jokey also downstairs with a C4, I believe. Yes.
Yeah. Playing kind of how she did in the
Havoc
round
here.
1.
Yeah, absolutely. Which, if they don't clear her, this could be an issue. Tinkersaddy also taking out Beans as well. That is good 5-3 advantage for the defenders. It's definitely not over for the attackers. They have got quite a few walls open and have hacked some utility with the Brava. But they are going to have to get that main gun off and potentially clear Doki, which they haven't done yet. Tinkersaddy is going to take out Psycho as well, with for a triple kill in this round.
It's an ace angle, I think.
For the attackers, it
Keeper
is going
barrier
to be
is
very difficult
activated.
to bring this back. Not impossible. Unsure if they know that Fluff is bottom warehouse. Could be an issue.
The timing is kind of good. Very good.
She does get droned and almost taken out. She's going to get away with her life for now. In a very unfortunate spot though, but they are going to have to clear her out. 40 seconds left on the clock. Still all 5 defenders up. It is not looking too good for 7 Raccoons. But just a few gunfights,
Hear the drop.
anything could happen. Fluff is going to drop. Does not get the kill on E1, but backs him off, and Aurora takes out Barramundi. 5v1 for E1. 20 seconds left on the clock. There is not much they can do.
Bit of a rough round.
Defender's
To be
getting
honest.
quite aggressive here.
Oh,
And Tinga Study with the 4K. Absolutely
It's
beautiful
easy,
round
man.
out of Tinga Study. Just getting really aggressive.
yeah, I mean, finding that opening run out kill was on Cass was just that just like kind of crumbled the round there for 7 Raccoons.
Absolutely. And it gave her a bit of confidence to continue swinging, get a couple more kills as well. We are going to see a timeout from 7 Raccoons as they go into overtime match point. Now, we did see Raccoons on the defense. They were looking really good. They were very strong on the defense. They stuck to their positions. They had each other's back. Unfortunately, on the attacking side, they haven't been as successful, but they are going back onto the defense. Rizard, again, looking really strong. Gasai, Tingus, Doki, Fluff, Aurora, all looking very strong while on the defending side. They are now going to flip over to the attack, but they do have plenty of momentum after, I believe, bringing it back from 6-2. Just an extreme
It was
comeback.
I think it was 1-6 actually.
1-6. Look, even better. That is
Yeah,
6
I mean,
consecutive rounds for Rizard. 7 Raccoons are. They might have to switch some stuff up a little bit to secure this 7-7 overtime game, but they're going back to the basics. 2-bar arcade, which has been proven to be extremely strong for them. Also bringing the Thorn. Both sides have been loving the Thorn this game.
it's just so good right now. I mean, 4 traps is just an insane number. I don't even know what they were thinking over there. Like,
Absolutely, definitely a very strong operator. And both teams are going to be utilizing it. You know, if it's available, run it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't seen like a single Fenrir. Like, he hasn't been banned. I don't know. I feel like he's really good on this map. I love playing Fenrir here. I don't know. That's just me though, I guess.
Fenrir, yeah, definitely a very strong operator. Slightly, I wouldn't say less strong, but more balanced after his balance. But he's definitely still a very strong operator. But with the recent changes to Thorn, I think everyone's just been loving Thorn. Very strong operator. Obviously can just secure a kill.
10 seconds remaining.
Secure a kill without even shooting a bullet. But yeah.
5 seconds left before
7-6
insertion.
for Rizard. They're going to go back onto the attacking side, which they did have a couple
Attacker's
of
objective
issues
is to
with.
locate a
But
bomb
again,
and defuse it.
they've
Loading
got some
a mag.
momentum, and we're going to see how this round
Momentum
plays
dip
out.
is real. Momentum dip is a real thing, man.
Absolutely, it
Rizard's
is.
just looking good.
Activating
Looking good,
Zula.
feeling good. I think this game could just be an easy 8-6 for them.
Absolutely, definitely could be. However, 7 Raccoons have proven to be extremely strong on the defense, especially with the Timbra and the Cade, which they do both still have up on the board. Does appear the attackers are going to attempt to go to the wall. Timbra is going to stop them in their tracks here. I believe all 3 ace charges are gone, so I do believe main wall is open. Tinker Study is going to be walking into warehouse now.
Droning out. Walking. Interesting. Can't really tell it was on that top floor, but that could be
Interesting.
really...
Beans takes out Tinker Study for the first pick. Very strong and important pick with the Thatcher off the board. Beans looking very strong on the roam, like she did earlier in the game. Man advantage is going to be given to 7 Raccoons, but again, the attackers have been proven to bring anything back, really, including a 6-1 game. So, we'll see how the rest of this round plays out. But 1 minute 30, they still have plenty of time to formulate and execute. Beans still on top floor. She is kind of getting cleared out, but holding her ground.
I don't think they can afford to really pay much mind to Beans. I think that's exactly what she wants them to come for her, but if they do, that kind of round's just going to tick down to nothing.
Absolutely, they are beginning to get Vert down now. I think that probably was the move. It's time to get Vert down. If they took the time to clear her, they would have been very rushed to get the Vert down and an execute. But Beans now on the mid floor with her teammate with her as well. This could could prove to be a very strong flank here. Fluff is going to take out Psycho. Now it is a 4v4 for the defenders
Really good
and
pick.
attackers. Apologies. But yeah. Fluff is going to be taken out by Cass. 36 seconds left on the clock. It is still either team's round.
My device is ready.
The defenders with a slight man advantage, and they do have a bit of vert control. They are putting down exo now to kind of just waste their time. They are still with 16 seconds to go. The site is going to take out Cass, being hit with the Nomad, and she is taken out as well. 3v2 for the attackers, and the plant is going to go down with attackers on vert as well.
Looking grim.
A difficult round for the defenders to pull off, but absolutely be done. And two very strong players, Barramundi looking to get a kill onto Barramundi does take one.
Use the barrel.
Doki secures one on Vert, and it is now 8-1. Barramundi versus Doki. 22 seconds left on the clock with diffuser down.
Does she have vert on the case? I can't tell.
She does have Vert.
Oh, I think it's
Barramundi
over.
attempting to make a rotate.
Oh, it's
Unfortunately,
not
there is
looking
not much
good.
Barramundi can do. And it does appear Rizard is going to take map 1 of Nighthaven Labs with a 6-1 comeback. That was an absolute game if I have ever seen one.
You're right. That's the thing. Coming into the next half, I was like, that's looking really grim. And then I was like, wait a minute, they're taking rounds, and eventually it was just a 0-7 swing for
Absolutely. Look,
Wizards
as I
there.
said, never count Rizard out.
What happened? W
Feels
by
like I could
minute
speak.
break.
Good. Absolutely. But yeah, as I said, really great game from both teams. Rizard with an absolutely amazing comeback. Down 1-6.
I was
But
doubting
as I
at
said,
first, but they showed me
absolutely.
that point.
But look, anything can happen, as I've said, and Rizard have proven that the game's not over until it is over.
Absolutely, but they're just crazy with it, I guess.
Absolutely.
So,
But yes, very, very great game from both teams. We are now going to go into a short break before we move on to map 2.
Okay, game two on Chalet. How are you feeling about this game, Holly? I mean, it's gonna be interesting after the game from last time.
Look,
What do
after
you think to take
map
this one?
1, this is going to be definitely an interesting one. Again, like we were talking about before, Rizard, absolutely amazing comeback. This is, I believe, Raccoons' pick, so they might have a little bit of an advantage here, but it should be a good game.
Hopefully, it's a really good game. I mean, if anything, if last game's anything to go off of, this game will be a really good game. What do you got for the bands there?
Look, you know, default always hard breach, thermite, maybe Thatcher even, but we will see.
Right, Mira.
Yeah, thermite mirror, fair enough.
I mean, it
Mirror
makes
very
sense, you
strong
know.
on this map, especially on the bar gaming site, which competitive gaming in Siege does kind of lean towards that site as one of the stronger sites, especially with mirror on the board.
Absolutely. Ooh, interesting. And not a default, but I honestly I would not expect Izami to be a second ban on this map specifically, but I guess they kind of don't want to deal with that basement pressure at all. Those really annoying angles.
Yeah, absolutely. Azami can be, again, very strong on any map, but Chalet with some strong power positions, top mez while playing upstairs, even piano can be seen very strong. They can protect rotates, etc. And downstairs, again, you can create some crazy angles with Azami, so definitely good to get off the board.
Yeah, it's definitely I mean, always a solid ban. I think. I feel like you could always say let's ban a zombie, and no one will ever say, yeah, I don't think so. I think we should ban someone else, probably. No, you know.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
I'm
bombs as
interested to
they
see
can.
how Raccoons is going to attack this. The gridlock is an interesting choice. You don't see gridlock too often, but when you do see her, it's usually a really strong reminder.
Absolutely. I feel like with, especially top floor, with a lot of stairs kind of becoming issues here, she can be kind of more stronger pick as opposed to Nomad. Again, Nomad, very strong operator, but with the gridlocks, you're able to cover the entire staircase
10
and
seconds remaining.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just solid
5
anti,
seconds left
solid
before
area
insertion.
denial. Also, interesting Denari setups. I mean,
Attackers are
they're
moving out
looking
to
really
locate a
strong.
bomb and
I've
defuse
not
it.
seen these angles before.
Prone razor shell.
Just okay.
Absolutely. Look, if you can leave it to anyone, leave it to AWL to come up with some crazy Denari setups. We have seen just about anything and everything in AWL with the operator Denari. Very strong operator.
So is
Shell going out.
this the only set of games being played tonight, or?
Yeah, so this will be the semi-finals, and I believe the finals will be the winner of this series and Esoteric tomorrow.
Okay. Interesting to see. I have not kept up with R6 Pro League in like a couple months. It's been a minute, but you know.
Fair enough. Well, yes, up and coming women's competition, but yeah, this game should be a really good one to watch. We're holding very well here. Wasted in a time.
I'm reloading.
They just love Brava. I don't know.
Absolutely, L does love the Brava here. Look, very strong operator, quite a decent gun as well. Not too much to be hacked, but again, Thorn always an issue, so it's never really an issue to bring out the Brava, although, as I say, that Brava does get hit with a Thorn trap, so...
Not good. I don't know, personally, I feel like in most situations where you have a Brava, Twitch kind of just does the same thing, but better, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it depends. If they play a Rumi every round, it could be beneficial to bring Brava, but I guess L just likes her Brava.
Yeah, I mean, comfort over comp, I think, especially in games like this. If you feel good as an operator, then go for it, you know? They're putting really good pressure on this wall, and I don't think Loki can keep up with it. But only a minute left for Raccoons to make something happen here. I mean, I've got to make it happen now, I think. Dude, Risotto's on
Reloading.
the field though, so that would be kind of hard.
Absolutely, and I do love Doki's aggression here. I think it's very unexpected, and as I say that, she does get a pick. And the wall is still
Oh
not
my
open,
goodness.
with Cat being taken out as well. And as well.
Up to Beans with 30 seconds to find something. Finds the kill on Gasai. Really good pick. Doesn't find the next one. Really solid round from Rizard there. I mean, they were able to play their angles really well, especially Doki, kind of staying calm on that constant pressure on their wall.
Absolutely, I really like that aggression that Doki played on those head holes. The attackers weren't ready for it, and as a result, Rizard does take out the first round.
I mean, like, exceptionally well played, for sure. I'm interested to see how they're going to change up the attack. I mean, their comp looks pretty similar to their one last round. We're going first for kitchen dining though. Getting the mirror ban was actually really smart here. That would be a nightmare to attack with the mirror, for sure.
Absolutely, Mira can be a very strong operator here, and especially in comp in general. Look, in ranked, maybe very easy to clear a mirror, but in a competitive setting where every operator is more
Attackers need
vital
to
to the
locate
team,
and defuse as
Mira
many
can
bombs
be
as they
a
can.
lot harder to take out, and as a result, help the defenders out a lot.
Oh, they're going kitchen. I don't know why I saw first floor and I thought bar gaming immediately.
Fortified.
I apologize for
Yeah.
that.
No, you're okay.
Attackers
Yeah,
have located a bomb.
look, bar they typically lean towards bar, especially in comp, but kitchen, again, still a very good site. And Wizard is going to take advantage of playing that kitchen site now. Interesting operator selection from
10
but
seconds
it
to
clearly
insertion.
proved to be very good, as they do get a bit of extra HP.
5 seconds to insertion.
And if they kind of want to go roam heavy, I can see it because like some angles
Attackers
can
are
be
heading
hard
out
to
to
get
defuse a
like
bomb.
hard kills off of, and that revive might actually, you might actually find someone getting a revive with the rook armor. The revive 4C.
Absolutely, picking yourself up without needing assistance from anyone else can change the outcome of a round.
Wall reinforced.
Oh, for sure, but like no ACOG hurts, you know, like MP5, you know, not the greatest gun in the game, but obviously not a bad one. Just no ACOG is unfortunate.
Changing mag.
For sure. The MP5 was extremely strong with ACOG. I'm sure most people are very devastated to see it go, but yeah.
We'll definitely see how this goes. I mean, we're definitely seeing that heavy roam presence too. We got 3 on the top floor. Is it 3 or 4? I think it's just just 2 for now actually. Tingus decides to go down. But Raccoons definitely going for a top-down play here.
Tracks released. Starting shock drone.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, a lot of this kitchen floor site is soft, so Barramundi does seem to have worse connection. But yes, kitchen site, a lot of soft floor going on. Beans takes out Tingus, and
Ooh.
Vert can be really great to be played here, but defenders are going to be holding on to the top floor quite well.
The unfortunate lever for the side of Raccoons here. That makes sense. Yeah. Can levers rejoin? They can, right? In these custom matches, as long as they don't like abandon.
Yes, they can. They can rejoin. After this round, there will be a quick pause as we get Barramundi back in the game. But 4v4 for Wizards with a minute on the clock. We've still got Roamers up. Doki takes that cast. Psycho does take Doki back out with the refrag. But the defenders are looking quite strong here. Beans down as well.
That's not looking good for Beans, man. Someone got to get that guy up. Oh, so say that.
They are going to get her back up.
Man, playing this really slow with only 20 seconds on the clock. Raccoon's gotta make something happen, and just I say that Beans gets killed again.
Fluff?
Is that just me, or did someone just walk past Fluff's crosshair?
I do believe Gasai does take them out though, so that is okay. And Psycho is left on third floor with 20 seconds left. Not much they can do really in a 1-3. Anything is
I
possible
mean,
there.
you try to make something happen, but
Takes that part.
good. Pick on Gasai.
Takes Kasai. 5 seconds left. Only a shotgun in hand. Not much they can do
Nice
there.
try. Good cover from Moria.
But
Oh
yes,
man.
very strong round for Rizard. Unfortunate disconnection from Barramundi, but Rizard looking very strong in the first 2 rounds. What do you think about it, Carbon?
I mean, Rizard has just been known to have these really strong defensive halves, and I mean, if history is anything to repeat itself, this could be an easy 6-0 from Rizard, and that momentum could just swing them into an easy 8-0. But I mean, inversely, Raccoons has been also a really strong team on defense as well. I mean, they had 2 bad rounds maybe on Nighthaven, but 5 really solid ones. So, I mean, it just really could be anyone's game. But so far, Rizard is just looking really strong.
Yeah, absolutely. Rizard does seem to be keeping the momentum from map 1 on Nighthaven. But again, like you said, 7 Raccoons also very strong defenders, so if they can get a couple of rounds on the attack, they are looking really good as they move on to the defense.
I feel like Chalet is an interesting map to attack in general. There's a lot of open area, which can be like really awkward to defend, but inversely like also really awkward to attack. So I feel like if Raccoons could just find like one opening in the crack in Wizards defense, they could easily get a round or two, even more, and kind of secure their half.
Absolutely. I think the way that Rizard are just holding down the defense really well, I think if 7 Raccoons can take an opening pick or two, can look really good for them.
Seem prop every round now. Holy.
Elle does love her Brava, as we see.
Might be the number one prop main of all time.
I mean, look, she's using it well. Did get hit with the Thorn Trap, but Brava is definitely a strong operator. Like you said, in some situations, Twitch, even we see the Flores as well, can be better choices to clear util. But Brava, never a bad pick, really.
I mean, I, I'm not sure if I agree with that sentiment exactly, but she has her choice uses. I just feel like the issue with Brava is like Brava's one of those characters that like you kind of feel like in order to get value out of, you have to sit on a drone for like a minute and a half in the round just searching for things to hack. And that just kind of just doesn't feel as great all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, look, with extra drones can always be good just in general for um, learning where people are. But as we see Echo getting used by Rizard, this could prove to be a really good Brava pick. So we will see if Brava can make some use of those Brava drones.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting a single Echo drone with a Brava drone is just it's just so insane. But I mean, good Echo pick honestly from Rizard. Even though I'm sure they know that Hell's gonna play Brava every round. The last time they played Echo, finding just so much time wasting potential, and even letting those Echo drones still be standing after so long in the round, able to deny that plant in the last second. It's just so good.
Absolutely, and I think Rizard is really taking advantage of I guess, the slower pushes from 7 Raccoons, which isn't a bad thing, but with the Echo, this can really just cause a halt to the slower pushes from 7 Raccoons. So we'll see how this Echo plays out this round. Gasai greeting all of us.
W Gasai, so nice, very humble.
Yes, we'd love to see both teams getting along, even in a competitive environment.
This is just how esports competition was meant to be played, you know. I don't know if you've ever, I don't know how much clips you guys watch of like the OG days, but those guys are are not known for being the nicest people on the planet. especially Canadian. That guy's great.
Oh, we do love Canadian, don't we?
Oh man. So how long have you guys been doing this thing? The AWL?
So, look, I've only joined recently, but
Mm-hmm.
although this is the first season of AWL specifically, there have been past women's leagues and women's competitions.
Mhm.
Back a couple of years ago, there were people playing. Unfortunately, it's not as common now. To be able to get a full five stack together to join a competition like this. But look, we're still seeing again some really good teams and some really strong players from both sides here. Um, but yeah, so it has been going on for at least a couple of years in women's competition. But yeah,
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's interesting. I've not. I can't say that I really keep up with all the women's competition in R6 specifically, but I mean, it's great to see that you guys are doing this, especially in OCE. I would not expect you guys to get as much players in this region. As much as I try to keep up with OCE, it's kind of hard to just like living in Japan. I usually keep up with the JP R6 scene, but not so much the OCE one, even though you guys are so relatively close and you play sometimes in our region. But I mean, it's great you guys are getting these events going. These are awesome.
yeah, absolutely. Look, it's really great to see, the R6 community being more inclusive to everyone of all genders. Um, but yeah, it's really been a really great season. Only 4 full teams we've had so far, but season 2 might show a couple more people getting into it as they've seen how successful season 1 has been. But yeah, it's been definitely fun to watch and fun to play in.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is great. I mean, what happened to the other player? Oh, I forgot their name. Oh, I just had it on tip of my tongue too.
Barramundi.
Barramundi, yes. Where'd they go? So sad.
Yes, not too sure what happened there, but hopefully we can get started shortly.
No, it's not looking good. It's looking grim. Oh man. Oh sh. With yeah, I remember. Is Kai's? Oh, okay. Tech technical difficulties. Be back shortly. How are you? It's another Melbourne incident. Listen to this, bro. Could be bad. Oh, yeah, this is great. This is like some Rainbow's Magic background music you you listen to, bro. This is great. Oh yeah, really sets the mood for competitive spirit. This is what I listen to like every hour before my tournament. No way. What the heck?
I
That's
think
not good.
pause, like, it ends after a certain amount of time.
Ricky?
Because you didn't do technical pause, I think.
Nice. I
Can
think
it be
these are rigged.
rehosted?
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Another Ubisoft classic. Love to see it. Like, what do you mean? What it was? Oh, well, room round 2 was.
They went kitchen.
It was, yeah, it was kitchen, yeah. Hello, hello, hello. We are back. We are back, Holly, after so long.
We are back. Some technical difficulties, but the game will be resumed now.
I just blame our server. Whenever anything goes wrong, it's always UN's fault. Oh man. uh,
It's okay. A lovely observer doing a great job.
W observer. Okay, round 3, I believe.
Defenders, protect your bombs
Yes,
from
Yes.
being
going into
defused
round
by
3.
attackers.
Going back with the same comp Rizard was doing before. Interesting warden choice. I wonder where they're gonna put Fluff, because I feel like Warden's presence has been kind of like just like not as existent normally, but obviously he still has his choice uses.
Attackers have located the
I'm just
bomb.
interested to see what their plan is.
Absolutely. From previous AWL games, Fluff is
Seconds to go.
just a demon on the SMG-12, and Warden again can hold those power positions without
5 seconds
the
remaining.
ability to be flashed out or anything like that. So, yeah.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Absolutely, but like, I mean, you can.
Bloom going out. Initiate jammer.
Oh, insane spawn peek from Tingus. MP5
Wow.
SD without the ACOG finding that kill. Oh my goodness. that's
Beautiful
insane.
first pick from Tingus.
Adding
Honestly, I think she's
grenade.
been really the only one
activated.
who's spawn picked, in
Yeah,
realistic
I
on
believe
those
you're
first
right.
picks,
Torch
but
out.
she's been successful and
Yeah,
helping
2 out of 3
out a
so
lot.
far.
Looking like they're going to attempt to clear the top floor here, but again, a lot of the site is soft, so it'll be very important for the attacking team to secure that top floor before they make their way into the objective.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. The top floor is arguably the most important control for this site, but jumping in general is just kind of difficult. Oh my goodness. As I say
Wow,
that, Cass
that
gets 2
Maverick
picks.
that was a very nice and coordinated play from the attacking team. Beans and Cass managing to get 2 kills off those map holes. Wow.
That
Attackers
was
dropped
really
the
nice.
diffuser.
Oh. Barrett Monday getting thorned, it looks
Grenade
like. Oh my goodness. That is the second thorn down this game, I believe.
I've got you, mate.
Barramundi is going to go down. Look, the Bravo did go down first, so maybe that was why. But Barramundi is going to be revived.
True.
She's still up. 4v3 for the attacking side.
Still got their presence here, the defenders, but attackers are slowly and surely making their way up. I mean, Echo is still alive, and those Echo camps would be quite a problem for them on this attack here, especially without that Bravo now to hack them.
Absolutely. If they don't clear these Echoes, Barramundi is going to get the plant down though. I'm not sure if Echo's aware of it. So if Echo is aware of that, it's not going to go down just yet. 3v3.
Fluff finding 2.
Fluff and Gasaya with both kills to give Rizard the man advantage here. All up to Beans and Mudroom. She can work with here stuck in one room. Here she's going to rotate a little bit.
I think it's not looking good. The Echo Cam is still there, as well as Fluff and Gasai just watching these hop-ins. I think she only has the ability to walk in through mud here, but even then... Oh, good shot!
She's going to take one.
You gotta run inside
Defender's
there.
very spread out. She's going to have to play extremely aggressive here. And still shoot those Echo cans as well. Unfortunately, she's not going to get the Echo. And that is going to be round 3 for Rizard.
Oh, I mean, didn't even grab the case either. Sitting on the ground there still. Quite unfortunate. But a good try nonetheless from Beans. Really hard, just a really hard round to win for her.
Yeah,
in that
absolutely.
area.
I think losing the Bravo early on with the Echo up was just devastating for 7 rounds. They did bring it back, and it was a 3v3 at one point, but with all that util still on Rizard's side, they had plenty of time and utility to work with.
Interesting Ram ban. I mean, they're going. I think it's interesting Ram ban, especially because they're gonna go top floor here, and I feel like Ram is just like she's really strong on this map with how much vert there is, possibly, but it's still interesting to go Ram and then immediately go top floor, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, well, there are at least 3 sites where RAM is definitely a viable option, especially with our 2 middle floor sites that people do typically prefer to go as opposed to the bottom floor site in AWL at least. They're going to go top floor, but I assume they're preparing for future rounds.
Yeah, I mean,
Defenders
looks that
protect the
way. I'm
bombs from
just,
being defused
I
by
don't know. To me,
attackers.
it's like a little interesting because they have been shown to kind of have a really high top floor presence when it comes to playing on the middle floor. So
Reloading.
I would just assume they would save the ban for something more threatening for the roam clear.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely an unexpected ban, but that's okay. They are looking good again, 3-0, so maybe that was a reason for that RAM ban that we don't know about, but Jig is struggling to find a shield spot here.
just thinking about it, I usually just put
Discover
my
the
shot on the
location of a
piano
bomb.
and call it a day.
5 seconds remaining.
There's already one there, actually.
Absolutely.
Attackers
It
are
looks
moving
like
to
she's
defuse the
going to
bomb.
take it outside, which is very interesting.
Deploying shield.
What? I've never seen this strategy before. Oh,
Yeah.
she's fixing it. Okay.
Um,
We gotta let her cook here. Let her cook. Never mind.
interesting. That, yep, fair enough. She's going to bring it back to where it was originally, but that is okay.
Spent the whole
It
minute
is
on
an
that
interesting
shield.
shield spot though, because now the defenders aren't able to use that doorway, which maybe that's what they're wanting. Maybe they don't want the attackers to use that doorway, but we will see.
It's an interesting. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting shield, especially because they have so much presence on Ivy in general. I don't know.
Absolutely. Now, the Denari pick here is very interesting. There is an extremely strong Denari setup here, playing around top blue and library, with the shield up to protect Doki as well. This is going to be extremely hard for the attackers to clear with the util that they have, especially with the shield being defended by my discs as well.
Doki actually
As I say that, the
getting
shield
saved.
is gone, so I will eat my words.
They almost lost her life to Psycho
Absolutely.
there.
Tracks out.
Again,
The
we see the
presence so
Gridlock.
far by Raccoons is good. Yeah, Gridlock's still an interesting pick. I mean, I get the idea, but I don't know. We haven't seen so much value from her yet, but that could change.
Absolutely. I mean, she's definitely a strong operator with the nades as well, as opposed to Nomad, who doesn't carry nades. And the nade was able to clear Doki out of a very strong position as well. With 1 minute on the clock, and it's still a 5v5. As I say that, well,
Does he say
does
that
take out
beats?
beams. So now it's
First
going to be a
floor
5v4 for the defenders. They're still trying to clear out that middle floor, I believe. A few moments from the defenders.
They're ready. Bluff here, but she's gonna roam around. I think now we're gonna probably start to see a little bit of that gridlock value when Fluff tries to go for those flare stanks. Just as I say that, here goes Fluff. Good echo placement though, definitely setting up for
I
this.
believe 2 echoes up on the board, so this is going to be interesting. The Brava is still up. I'm not sure if they have any Pledge drones left, but with only 20 seconds left, they are going to have to make an execute right here, right now.
There's no way they hop in, right? Oh my goodness.
Held into
Oh.
unfortunately wasn't successful, and Rizard is going to take round 4 as well.
Yikes, bro. I mean, they kind of just like walked into their own execution there. Really unfortunate.
Absolutely. I mean, it did feel a little bit rushed with still plenty of util up for the defenders. I think the attackers had to make a play, had to make a risk, and unfortunately, it didn't go in their favor, but they had to do something.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like Raccoon's issue right now is that they're kind of struggling to deal with so much utility from the side of Rizard. And I mean, like you would think they would have a way to deal with it more when they're running the Twitch Brava, but I mean, it's just I mean 3 shields and then an Echo drones, like it's just a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Rizard are using their utility beautifully. Fluff and Doki looking really good on the top of leaderboard. And the entire
Attackers need
Rizard
to
team has been
locate
playing
and defuse
really
bombs.
cohesive, I would say, especially with all their util. Again, they're playing it very well and not making it easy for the attackers to just walk into sight or make a play.
Yeah, absolutely. And their roams too have been really, really well put together, finding at least always like one pick around, I believe.
Deploying shield.
Yeah, absolutely. Rizard's been playing very well with their own presence here. They're going to opt to go middle floor again, so we will see probably again quite a heavy upstairs hold, which the attackers will have to deal with if they want to get into
10
this
seconds
kitchen
to
side.
insertion.
Interesting vigil choice.
5 seconds to insertion.
I mean, it's good. There's a line being chosen, so
Attackers are moving out to locate
there's at
a
least some
bomb and
vigil
defuse
value
it.
there.
Tell and play.
But I'm curious what the play here is for vigil. I'm assuming if anything makes sense, vigil's just gonna rat. Oh, look at the run out too. Oh no. Ah. This is fine, nobody sadly,
Absolutely.
but
Look, based on the attackers lineup, it might seem like they might try and go for a faster execute than previous rounds. I could be wrong, but they have played relatively slow attacks and might try and go a little bit faster this time, see what happens. Tingus pruned on the floor in the middle of wine.
Stay clear of the blast.
L walking in. Oh no. Oh no.
Tingus is going to take out L. If you can count on
Gas nose
something,
guy.
it is that Cortari will be in the most unexpected place you will ever think of.
Wait, fill me in here. Is Cortari Tingus?
Oh yes,
Or-
apologies. Yes, Cortari is Tingus
okay.
Zaddy.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I could hear that name. I was like, oh.
But yeah, so playstyle,
Oh.
very unique. It appears
They're collapsing.
they are trying to pull her
Oh.
out. Cass is going to take her out. That was very coordinated from
Really?
the attacking side.
Really well collapsed on the vigil there. A really hard problem deleted now. And still 3 lion scans up. So I wonder when they're gonna start throwing those out. Maybe they're saving them for the execution though. Not a lot of defenders on site,
Taking the hostiles.
which could be bad.
Reloading.
As finding another pick, walking up the stairs. This is looking really good for Raccoons here. I mean, this is the kind of punishment they need to do. Rizard is so good, heavy on roam that if Raccoons just find a way to attack site fast, and I
Attackers
say
dropped the
that, and
diffuser.
Fluff gets to. Oh my goodness, that is not good.
Beautiful kills for Fluff, and the attackers, they still have plenty of time. Not too much utility left to kind of get into sight, really. No hard breach or anything. I believe
Huge
Barramundi
pick.
is getting scanned as well. Saka does take one.
Oh. 1v2 Barramundi. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Beautiful kill
my
from Fluff.
goodness. Fluff just. I mean, I can see why they go so roam heavy now. They got Fluff on the site. Oh my goodness, game over. Probably the number one
Absolutely,
anchor.
definitely a very strong player on Rizard. And she is actually the only player in the lobby.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Maybe console is actually like maybe we were too harsh on them.
Absolutely. Look,
Maybe
you can never.
maybe there they go.
But 5-0 for Rizard. They have been playing absolutely beautifully on the defense. Raccoons have been also playing well. Unfortunately, they have struggled to kind of clear a bit of util, and as we see the defending lineup for next round, they are going to have to clear a lot of util if they want to form and execute here.
Absolutely. I'm liking the Sophia pick. Sophia
Defenders, protect your
is
bombs from being defused
like
by
an
attackers.
underutilized operator. They've changed her too much. As they changed, I mean nerf. They just nerfed her so much. No one wants to play her anymore. And I say that, and they swap out Sophia immediately. You know, I should just say nothing. It's the casting curse, man.
Look, yeah, Sophia, she hasn't been too picked in recent times. She has just recently received a buff on PC, which kind of helped her recoil a little bit. And I do believe she is receiving another buff next season. Maybe she becomes a 2-speed, 2 armor next season. So it'll
10
be
seconds
interesting
left
to
before
see
insertion.
whether she gets played more, or if she's just not really a viable
5
pick.
seconds left before insertion.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The 2-speed 2 armor thing might be interesting because I feel like in more recent times, people have been playing Sophia more like an anchor slash denier for the attacking team. She's got really good util, especially on Night Haven. She's seeing a lot of presence for those stopping the tricks, but I mean from below. But you know, it's
Yeah,
always interesting to
absolutely. I
see
think
what they do with
like
her.
in recent times, Ashe has definitely been the go-to pick for kind of
Mhm.
plays like that. But with Sophia becoming a 2-speed, 2 armor, that
Adding some
definitely
protection from grenades.
change.
Clutch active.
Yeah.
Bravo drone going out. So much utility that Bravo can hack here, but she needs to deal with some of that util. Seven
Yeah,
Raccoons have
absolutely.
really struggled to kind of
Establishing link.
get in and execute due to all the util that the Rizard are bringing.
Yeah, I mean Bravo needs to find some value here for sure. Oh no. They just, oh my goodness, just in the most random place imaginable on the basement. Yeah, you gotta drone that, man. It's like, oh.
Absolutely. Whoa. Being in middle mez at the
What the heck?
might be able to make a play here. They might just be going for a direct.
Huge pick.
Cash to 1 HP, but does take out Tingus. That is the Echo off the board.
Oh.
Suddenly, none of the Echoes can be used. Aurora takes out Psycho as well.
Perimeter defense online.
Clutch.
Close one there.
Dark.
Okay, nice counter pick. Ooh. 1v3 for L.
Refrag
And a
after
nice pick. Winnable.
Definitely winnable. I don't think she knows.
Your teammate's all
Left
in.
with Doki on the Tachanka. And I don't believe Elle has the diffuser, so she's gonna have to go for gunfight here. And Doki does take her out.
Nice try,
That is
honestly.
going to be 6 consecutive rounds for Rizard on the defense. Extremely strong shot for them. But again, as we saw last game, comebacks like this are they're not out of the question. And 7 Raccoons were shown to be extremely strong on the defense on Night Haven. So they're not out of this game just yet.
No, I mean you're absolutely right. 7 Raccoons could make something happen here, but I feel like Rizard is pretty good with their momentum once they get it going, and it's kind of hard to stop them. So this could be a 7-0. It could be.
Absolutely, yeah. Rizard, they've kept the momentum from Night Haven, the comeback they had, and they've won 6 consecutive rounds. All they need is one single round to make their way into the grand final of AW1.
Do we know who the other grand finalist is?
Yeah, so it's Esoteric is the other grand finalist.
Okay.
They'll be playing tomorrow, a bit earlier, but it'll be a best of 5, so it'll be a very interesting game.
Sounds like fun.
Absolutely, you don't want to miss it.
This will be a interesting round to see.
Bluff with 7
Three.
kills on the board. Don't ever
Yeah,
count
I mean,
out a console player. Cass also playing extremely well for her
Attackers need to
team on
locate
7
and defuse
Raccoons.
as many bombs as they
And
can.
again, the rest of the team is playing well. Unfortunately, there's just been so much utility from that it's been extremely difficult to form and execute on the side of 7 Raccoons. But we do see a side change, so momentum switch. Raccoons are still in this. They can bring this back.
I mean, you're right. They could. It's
Potentially.
Device placed.
love that word.
Look, the
Potentially.
chances
They got a
aren't
good
great,
comp.
unfortunately. But
They got a good comp.
yeah,
10 seconds to insertion.
an interesting
but,
lineup for the attacking team. Rizard, it looks like
5
maybe a
seconds to go.
fast execute with a Aurora. Interested to see what they'll do here.
Attackers are
Is
moving
that how you
out
say her
to
name?
locate a bomb and defuse it.
Right.
I'm not sure.
I always
hope
call her
so.
Raura, but I'm
I
unsure.
believe it's Ryrora, but I definitely could be wrong.
She's a Kiwi, right?
Yes, yeah.
We gotta ask the Kiwis in the chat, man.
Reloading.
But I
But
mean,
yes,
she's a
it is
solid
looking like a
character.
main. Yeah,
Attackers
absolutely.
bomb
She is very
diffuser has
strong,
been
and especially
dropped.
with the recent buff, with her distance that she can shoot her doors. It's looking like a fast
Oh.
execute, and Bandit is
recovered their
going to be
diffuser.
punished for bandit tricking now.
Ooh. Mix it out. I'll mix it out with her life, which is like grace of God kind of thing. But getting the wall open is really not good for 7 Raccoons here.
Absolutely. I mean, the lineup for the attacking team did seem
No.
like quite a fast execute. Unfortunately, Barramundi will get taken out. They have slowed it down. I think the main wall didn't go perfectly to plan, but they are going to clear the top floor. They do understand that there is some roam presence from the defenders, and they do need to clear that.
Yeah, the comp here for Rizard is so good at like just commanding presence and then taking it. Huge kill by Beans.
Wow.
Really nice shot.
Yeah, amazing refrag, and Beans is going to back up. She took her pick, and they've still got plenty of time to work with. They've got Azamis, they've got Leisure Mines as well. They have a lot to work with here.
Hold on.
They do.
I have intel on the enemy.
On the flip side, the attackers have just so much utility they can use, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of execute they go for, as we still have a minute to go, and all the defenders, I believe, are back in sight at this point.
I can't take this Snake character seriously, man. He's so funny.
Snake is such a strong operator.
It's
But,
ridiculous, man. This
yeah.
roam clear is just it's so good. It's not even fair sometimes.
It's gonna go for a flank here. This could be extremely strong. Doki takes one.
Hold it.
The alert noise, I can't.
The
Oh,
plant is
nice
gonna go
nitro
down
rip.
this high.
Beans
does
finding the
forget
kill
to
though.
use
Plant
on
is
the
so
flank.
cool. Oh no. They're all outside too.
I just
Router
don't
on the
think there's
door
much the
too.
attackers can do,
Oh.
unfortunately. Doki takes
Oh.
that Cass, and Gasai takes that Psycho. Beans
Up
needs
to
to clutch a
Beans.
1v3 and defuse to keep 7 Raccoons in this game.
Wait.
Takes one.
Oh no, no.
Very
Really good try from
unfortunate
Beans
outcome.
there.
Absolutely, very unfortunate outcome for the 7 Raccoons. But Rizard, they will be making their way to the grand final tomorrow night. Extremely strong second map and extremely strong comeback on map 1. They absolutely deserve this grand final spot.
Absolutely. They won the last 14 rounds in a row. I mean, that's just impressive. Really well played from both teams there, but Rizard just looking like a really solid team, and especially coming to this grand finals.
Absolutely. I think the momentum, they kept that, they didn't let it go, and we will see Rizard in the grand final tomorrow night.
Absolutely. But I think that's all for today. Really great games. Really well played from both
Absolutely.
teams. Do you got an MVP before we go off? You got an MVP, Holly?
Ooh.
I say I gotta give it to Fluff, bro. The PlayStation, like, can't count her out,
Yeah.
man. She was putting in work.
Absolutely.